All right. Welcome to In the Spirit of Things, folks. Hey, you take a couple of days off and the whole world goes upside down. You got to love it. Anyways, I got Brother John here, and I got Sister Michelle, and we got all sorts of stuff happening at my house. Anyways, John, have you... I'm sure you've seen some of the updates with the videos and all this other stuff.
Privatis, once again, not sitting by the wayside waiting for other people to do the work. They're out there lifting all the heavy stuff themselves. So, all kinds of great stuff and videos coming forward. Very exciting. Just saw that the truth about your status as a slave there on YouTube. Looking good.
Yep. We converted over to YouTubeality for all those who can't... get into the other file, the other link. So we're trying to make it link friendly, I guess. So we're gonna have links everywhere. It sounds like we're making sausage or something. Anyways, Michelle, what do you think? Were you able to watch that beautiful 3-minute video? Is Michelle even in the room? Has she been unmuted? I guess she hasn't stepped through the door. I guess it's you and me, John.
I think she's calling back, and
okay.
Yeah, she's going to be calling back. She's getting in there.
Anyways.
Bad sound, so she's coming back.
Go figure. It's all. Hey, I think every show for the last 3-4 weeks is always, or last at least 3 or 4 shows, always interesting things happening, from storms, you losing power, or just always neat little things to throw a little monkey wrench in your life.
Just keep it interesting, keep us on the ball.
Yep, most definitely. Anyways, is Michelle in the loop?
Yes. Hi guys. Sorry about that. I was having some sound distortion, so I hung up and called right back. I'm here, present. Very
good. Were you? Did you enjoy that beautiful 3-minute video by Sister Susan? Now it's been converted.
I thought that was fantastic. It's short. It's concise. I love the animations. I think it's great. I would love for that thing to go viral.
Most definitely.
Peter, you and I were.
Huh?
Yeah, we were discussing. Hi, John. By the way.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
This is how we do things. It's like the three of us, we get together and we just all like, it's like we haven't spoken for a while. As everybody starts, spewing all the news and the updates, overlapping and everything. So I just want to properly say hi, John.
Yeah, we're definitely unscripted here.
Yes. Well, like I say, you see how I do my shows. I post and go. This is a post. Right. Matter of fact, we'll just call this the Post and Go show. I mean, what the hell? Because that's where I live. I see something of substance that needs to be revealed, and speaking of revealing, at 7:35, I got a brother coming on from Canada. And he's going to share a little love about the different provinces and how they change up the game in multiple ways. So I'm going to let him tell what has transpired. You're going to love it. I'm going to banter nicely. It's going to be a beautiful. When your third-party bottom feeders start doing legal determinations for these documents, saying we don't recognize these. Yeah, of course you don't, because you're dead entities. We're going to have some fun. Anyways, brother's coming on. I told him He called me about 6:10 tonight, and he was sharing. I said, well, that's interesting stuff. I think we should share that on the show. Could you come on the show? Okay, yeah, that'd be great, because I want my Canadian brothers and sisters to get the memo. We'll be doing. We will do a misprison of treason document for my brothers and sisters in Canada. Yes, I'm going as fast as I can. I'm a squirrel on that stupid wheel. And I'm running. I literally am running as fast as I can. So stand fast, and probably in about 7 days, I think we'll probably have that in short order, so that we can start ratting out bottom feeders who have irrefutable proof that we're asking, but they're not telling. They're not doing what they do. So hey, that becomes a crime within itself. So we got to make our brothers and sisters who doing the bad acts, those bad actors, accountable for their bad behavior. And we got to rat them out to daddy. So like I say, I guess my objective. Now, are you listening to my phone call? My neighbor, Claudia, she's out on her porch. She goes, I ought to.
Well, Peter, if she's a close neighbor, it's hard for her not to listen in on the show.
Remember,
don't you think?
I said John can hear me all the way from down here. I don't even need a bullhorn.
Well, that's
are we on the phone, are we?
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's Claudine. That's my she's about 7 years old, and she sees me set my weights up out in the yard. I said, now get your butt over here. It's time to go. Let's go. Chop, chop. And she just looks at me like I'm nuts. She goes, well, do my share for me today. Maybe tomorrow. Anyways, back on track. I got diverted. It's all good. But, yeah, anyways, there's going to be a lot of attorney speed bumps because this game, and it is a game, has literally gone so sideways. I mean, Michelle, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, they are.
Yes,
they think they're above it all. You know what? And we're going to shift this gear. This is the shift. And they're going to be in deep shift when I get done. It's going to be a beautiful thing. We're going to share the love because they don't know how to act nicely. Instead of leaving it alone, thinking they got low-lying fruit, we're going to have to make examples out of bad actors. And, I'm telling you, it's going to be a Lucy explaining moment. Lucy got some explaining to do, and that's going to be to the daddy at the top of the pecking order. So, because this is hubris. What they're operating is hubris. They're so used to us all having laid down for so damn long. The tricks, even Cookie was telling me about stuff, how they go through the side door. I mean, she beat him to the punch on getting a document returned that they sent her. They didn't even have it posted on the record yet at the court, but yet they sent it to her. In other words, they put the cart before the horse on the so-called summons. The court never got the summons, so it's not even on the log down at the courthouse, and she's returning their summons that they say on that document that, hey, this is already posted down at the courthouse, and it's not. Well, they don't expect the slaves to go down to the courthouse and rescind the damn contract because of its flaws and everything else, because it doesn't have an attaching bond. Anyways, interesting thing. See, this is what I'm saying. They put the cart before the horse because they think the slaves or the sheeple are just going to stand fast and never respond in any way, shape, or form. They haven't met the folks at my house yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, exactly,
yeah.
Peter. It's a shame that these guys can't read intelligent documents that are in plain English, letting them know the lawful way to proceed, and they have such lack of education that they are getting themselves in a lot of trouble. And it's a shame that us trying to stay peaceful and honorable. They like to, just see how far they can push it, and we find that so much. I went through that myself, exactly. They push you right to the limit to your belts, basically about to, file the claim.
Yep, right. Well, like I say, it's going to take some effective speed bumps, but this brother's going to share at 7:35 on what he's done to date, and he'll tell you exactly what they wrote him. I said, well, why did you open up the present in the first place? He says, they disguised it as something else. See, here's some more tricks for kids. This is what we're up against. Well, that's all right. We're going to have special classes, instructional classes for all my people that are full members in-house, because I want to share the love on a different level, because I think this is so ridiculous. Anyways, speaking of changes, we haven't posted Mass Blast yet for the new membership, but yeah, it is $240, folks. But you know what? You get your packages, you get everything. You get your stamp seals, you get your seals. Yes, coat of arms made up by Brother Michael, pretty much on the spot, quickly, easily, and effectively. And we'll take care of your voter registration document. It'll be superimposed on that. Your marriage, if you have one, your third-party debt termination package, your the claim and name document, which will explain how to deal with that. But we decided to do some heavy lifting because of all the difficulties that people have on superimposing on documents. They are not schooled in that. None of us learn that. So we decided to do one more extra step of heavy lifting, and so what you're getting for the $240 now is you're getting literally all the blanket documents that were got already set up with your family crest and seal. Everybody should have a family crest and seal. It separates the dead from the living, because those folks that operate in dead man's land, they're on the left-hand side of the page in all caps. We don't go there, so they get the memo. So we're going to leave no gray area, so that's a beautiful thing. So we've done heavy lifting on that. Michael, when he comes back Sunday, he'll be moving forward. We'll be putting on an email blast to let everybody know, a special overview. And for all the existing members that came in first, yes, we don't want to leave you out. So I already created an email blast. I don't know if Michael sent it. It would be an internal one just to our fully paid members at $120. For those that want to upgrade, all the documents that we have, the templates will be superimposed with your family crest and seal, i.e. your coat of arms, and that's a real good idea. So then you don't have to worry about not having your documents procedurally correct, separating you from the living and the dead. So that will be made available for $120 for all the members who came in for $120. So you're not going to have to pay $240 in order to get all those documents. So we decided to just make up the difference because the rest are going to be paying $240. So
well, that's the benefit of being the first ones on the bus. They went there before it was all hashed out, before we had all the templates and everything else, and so those were the ones that supported Privatis from the beginning.
Yep.
So kudos to them.
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, the early bird gets the worm, and they got the beneficial interest of May to May. Michael, so even if you were sitting in the seats for 3 months as a full member, you got a 3 month month extension. So anyways, we're moving this train forward. We got a lot more coming. Anyways, let's see. I guess we'll go to Facebook land and see what's posted over there for a minute. I have lots of interesting things posted over there.
Facebook land.
Yeah, we'll go over to... folks, if you haven't signed up on the Facebook page, please do. This is how I put out my memos. This is how I send my memos. It's so much easier. Now we have a follow the bouncing ball technology that can be used by all my brothers and sisters. So, you can go up. It's on our cover page at Privatis.Me. Click the little F, that's the Facebook link, and it'll let you right in. And, you can see the updates and all that stuff. I like having basically an office where I can post all my stuff so everybody can see. Anyways, let's follow I've got to scroll down and see what I posted today. Oh, yeah, beautiful. The May 2013 newsletter. Boy, I can't even talk tonight, man. What the hell's wrong with my tongue?
It's a Saturday.
I need to trade this tongue in for a better one. Michelle, let me borrow yours.
Yeah, well, no, I need mine for now. But actually, I did see the truth about your status as a slave, the video that Susan put together, and it was just so well done, and that's posted on the Privatis.Me Facebook page. Yeah.
Yep. I think we ought to stick that thing right on the. I think we ought to stick that on the front page of Privatis.Me too. It's. I guess it don't matter. We'll have it posted everywhere. Anyways, it's now YouTubed as well. Let's take a look at. This cancer news truth letter. This is from Ty Bollinger. I really want. This is good stuff. Go get me one. Anyways, I'm getting diverted. See, that's what happens when you have a house full of people. They like to divert you. Anyways,
well, that's what sounds.
I'm blessed to have a house full again, Peter. Thank you.
Well, they're too little for me to hog tie. So they're too big for me to hog tie. So I can't get away with that anymore. And I can't use the rolling pin and ether anymore because they're too big for that too.
Oh, Peter.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways,
between the two of you, I just end up with such a sore forehead from slapping my hand on my forehead so many times during the show. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Anyways, it's the Quaaludes. No kidding. I need a couple today. Anyways, has everybody opened up the link, cancertruth.net? This is from Ty Bollinger. This guy, I love this guy. He's the one who wrote Cancer Outside the Box. That was really a compendium of excellent information that's posted on the site. Anyways, he does his monthly newsletters. I get them. I subscribe to him because, Yeah, he just posted a story, The True History of the AMA, the American Medical Association. Folks, if you haven't read this, you're going to want to read this. I don't want to really go into reading it tonight, but basically it peels back the curtain to see literally the incestuous ties of how this scam got with their medical schools and the Rockefellers being the funding source behind it. So no wonder they have a skewed view. Oh, don't even get me started. They basically, I think I'll go to that link in a minute. They're outlawing. I can't believe this, folks. This is stuff that makes me nuts. Laetrile, B17. They're saying that's poison. You can't use it. It's only poisonous to the damn cancer cells. See, this is what I love about the propaganda machine. They don't tell the whole truth. Yes, they're correct that it's, what the hell is it? Here, I'm going to find that link next. Anyways, let's stay on this page. AMA, folks, American Moron Association. They've duped everybody into buying off on their deal. I mean, you read on this, back in the early 1900s, there was a lot of herbalists, and they got all put out of business. All the natural remedies, these doctors were all put out of business because they weren't with the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching by the nefarious ones. They're slant, just like the cancer industry, the huge multi-trillion-dollar industry. Folks, it's just follow the damn money trail. I can prove everything I say. This is... Anyways, let's see. Predictably, those schools that had the financing churned out the better doctors. In return for the financing, the schools were required to continue teaching course material that was exclusively drug-orientated. Sounds like unilateral, one-sided crap to me. Anyways, with no emphasis put on natural medicine, which they've totally... That's why they don't want us talking about sodium bicarbonate, all the other crap I talk about. It's all on my site. Hey, it's on the medicals. I'm not even going to banter on it. Anyways, it's ironic. Folks, this is so simple. If you just read this article, you'll get the memo. The end result, let's see. The end result was a Flexen report that all accredited medical schools became heavily oriented towards drugs and drug research. In 1913, see, so this is a little history, folks. Simmons and the AMA went on the offensive even more strongly by their establishment of the propaganda department. Gee, this propaganda shit keeps coming up left, right, and center. And why is that, folks? Because I posted a pile of stuff on the propaganda machine, because that's all it is, from the idiot box. We've got videos talking about the propaganda, and now they're going to legislate some more propaganda on top of that, folks. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, anyways, let's take a look. So they got the propaganda department, which is dedicated to attacking any and all unconventional medical treatments and or any one medical doctor or not who practice them. The purpose was to dominate the oil and chemical pharmaceutical markets, and the Flexen report gave both of these tycoons the ammunition they needed to achieve the goal. In the event, the Rockefeller-Carnegie plan was a smashing success. Those medical schools that did not conform were denied the funds and the prestige that came with these funds. Hey, folks, can you say carrot stick? I mean, anyway, this is a great write-up. This is in Ty Bollinger's CancerTruth.net. It's a link, folks. It's on the Facebook page. Go get it, read it. And, because we're going to take a test a little way down. He said he covers moringa oleifera, which I'm researching now further, which I really like what I'm seeing. It's an alternative alternative, healthy, natural, and functional. But like I say, the jury's out until I research it fully. So that's why everybody needs to read. See, folks, I don't believe anything I hear or say, whatever. You know what? That's why I do homework. I got to prove it. I got to be from the show me state. Anyways, but let's see. We got the March Against Monsanto. This is a great newsletter. I love it. It says, here we go, down to the middle, John. It says, are you a sheeple? Take the sheeple quiz and find out. Hey, everybody, we got a quiz to take. Uh-oh. So you better go.
That's a good quiz. I actually did take that quiz when you posted that earlier.
I passed it with flying colors, of course.
I did as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, look at all those people running to the holes. You see that? Look at that.
Yeah, the sheeple pit.
Oh my God, they're all running to their demise. Yeah, that's folks. Anyways, this is a nice link.
Peter. Sorry, I just want to comment on, you were discussing the the demise of the naturopathic and herbalist traditions, which were the medicine of the day before allopathic medicine took over, which got everybody in line with the oil industry and the pharmaceutical industry and the whole hypothecation of your illness. It was all by design. It relegated these traditions of naturopathy and homeopathy and herbalism to quackery, and a lot of this is done socially and through propaganda. It's a machine, and it's a very, very well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
This guiding of consciousness, and it was made to seem modern, to have a modern doctor in a modern, clean hospital, and to be taking drugs for various conditions. So a lot of it was social conditioning, basically, until all of the old traditions that worked and that had much merit to them were almost completely wiped out. Of course, now as the pendulum swings, we're getting a resurgence in these. Now they're called alternative therapies, which I find very funny. But this is kind of what I'm observing.
Yep. Well, it's funny when you think about it. They've calculated, this world's been here 4.3 billion years. We've grown, with our DNA structure on this planet. And here comes a pharmaceutical company with the last 100 and 150 years, of mixing up their drugs, and they're supposed to be better than Mother Nature.
Exactly.
All cures are out there for us, everything.
Right, and the whole point with chemicals, it changes up the cellular structure of your body and guarantees a negative outcome over time. Exactly. Guarantees. Exactly. So, folks, any medicine you're on that's not natural, you're poisoning your body. It's literally a poison to the damn body, because the Creator knew what He was doing when He made all natural, and it works. Like with the sodium bicarbonate, the Celtic salt, the aluminum, anything, the sodium bicarbonate, make sure you don't get Arm & Hammer, folks. Wrong answer. They put aluminum there, but they don't put it on the box. They don't tell you they got aluminum in it, so you better just get Red Mill only. That's the only one I'll subscribe to. So, but this is the type of stuff, not Ty Bollinger, but Mark Serkis covers that pretty well, and he's got a great write-up on his book. Anyways, just like I say, I do food-grade hydrogen peroxide every day to make the body oxygen-rich, since I am a smoker. So, anyways, I try and give myself
to clean up the system.
Yeah, well, it helps me lift better,
Yeah.
Anyways, but I guess we're going to go to a break here a little early. We're going to have Brother King Suddy come in at about 7:35. I've already posted, so it's 7:29. Let's go to a break. Guys, the time just goes so fast. I'm not even warmed up yet.
We just have too much fun together.
Yeah. Well, we won't be able to hear the song, so I guess I'll be singing on break. Anyways, everybody do what you do when you go to break, and we'll be right back.
Take care.
Very good.
All right.
You're listening to In the Spirit of Things on I Am Free Will Radio. Join us on our Blog Talk radio station every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday night, live from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. To find all the links we mention on the show and to stay up to date about when we go live on BTR, make sure you connect with us on our social sites. Follow us on Twitter at handle Privatis.Me. You can also friend us, like us, or join our open group on Facebook by searching Privatis.Me, or by clicking on the Facebook icon on our homepage. It's really that simple.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to In the Spirit of Things. Anyways, Brother John and I were just bantering a little bit because we're behind the scenes, and we know where the Mafia hit was coming from. Anyways, it's a beautiful thing. Anyways, Michelle, are you with us?
I am here.
Did you take the sheeple test?
I could answer that in 5 different ways,
Is that a yes or no answer? I'm going to put that down.
I would be a terrible witness, wouldn't I, on the stand? I don't think I'm able to give yes/no answers.
Well, I stuck the cancertruth.net in your box, so you can just click on the link and open right up and take your test.
Yes,
I'm sure you'll pass
yes.
with flying colors. Okay, that's a
yes,
emphatic yes. Very good. Okay.
I just wanted to drag it out a little.
What do you think of all those people running into the hole there?
Running. Oh, I didn't see the picture.
There's a video of a big hole basically in the middle.
You gotta go down to the sheeple quiz test, and it's got a video with all these people running into the hole. They're all following each other.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, click on the link, open it up. So I'd like you to see that. It's the sheeple quiz. And when you opens up, you'll be able to scroll down to that. It's about halfway down the page on the right-hand side.
This was off Natural News because what you put in my box right now was cancertruth.net.
That's
that
what
where
I
you
meant.
found?
Yeah, cancertruth.net.
Okay.
That's the link. Yep, that's it.
All the way at the bottom?
Scroll down. It's just scroll down. You'll see it.
Let's see. Oh, good grief. Yeah, off you go, like lemmings. Hey, I have a story, guys, about lemmings. Walt Disney, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to cut you off. Yeah, too bad. Walt, bye-bye, because my caller's in the queue. Cool.
Very good. Let's go.
We're going to let my brother through. Let him through. And he told me his first name, and I forgot, but he goes by King Suddy. First name either or alias is fine with me. That's that's what the IRS uses. Nothing but pseudonyms. All right, Mike, brother Mike. Yeah, so we got Mike, Michelle, John, and Peter. Okay. Maybe I did tell you, Mike. Anyways.
Got a full house.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, brother. It's Mike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I was sharing with them earlier in the call. I'm sure you're probably hearing about the. I want you to share the little love, and you can even read that goofy letter too. I would like you to read that. But how this nefarious system really is nefarious and operates in nothing but hubris. You have already administrated your third-party debt termination process, and now they think that you consented to come play in their park. By the way, Brother Mike got out in front of me and sent their stuff back. We didn't have the document at the time, opened by mistake. So he was sort of he got overzealous, but that's good. He didn't retain the document. Anyways. Brother, I want to let you share the story. That would be I just wanted to segue that you've done the 4 steps already and tell them what these third-party bottom feeders had said in reference to. Yeah, I know you opened the present, which I tell nobody to open those, but you were not in the house at the time, so no problem. We can fix a mistake.
Yeah. So basically, I did the debt collection package, and I completed it all, and then I got a response from the scumbag. This is what it says. Further to your correspondence dated May 15, 2013, we do not accept your documents and deny that there has been any estoppel by acquiescence. It is your choice whether you want to attend summary trial scheduled for September 6, 2013 or not. However, please note that we'll be proceeding on that date.
My gosh.
They'll be proceeding without you, brother, because it's going to be misprision of treason coming to their house. Because Daddy's going to have to go whack the third-party bottom feeder. But see, folks, this is what we're trying to tell you. If you don't come to this house, you're not going to know how to return presentments, how to not open presentments, how to open by mistake and return them correctly so you don't traverse. Like Sister Cookie, she properly returned hers. She beat them to the punch. Like I say, they sent her a summons, and basically on the summons is showing that it's already logged in at the court, and it's not. Yeah, can you say fraud? Can you say putting the cart before the horse? Can you say somebody's got a problem? See, and this is the type of stuff that's going on because they think we're all dead in the head. Well, like I said, they haven't come over to our house yet. Anyways, Mike, we'll be making sure you get your misprision of treason filed well before the 6th.
Oh, nice.
Because, hey, folks, this is what I was sharing with Brother Mike. He's got irrevocable proof that he asked, and they didn't tell. That's the whole point. You see, that's like you're telling me that I'm liable for something, But in order, that would be like, okay, my neighbor across the street saying I'm liable to go do his windows every week. Well, yeah, you better show me a contract somewhere, brother. Show me where I'm liable to do your damn windows, because as far as I'm concerned, we have no contract. Well, that's the same here. What they're doing is tricks is for kids, and they think you don't know anything to go and move forward to put them back in the box, and that's exactly what we're going to do. They've reduced us to pulling off the gloves, and gonna have to smack them a couple times, even though we're going in love and harmony. Well, they started. They basically, like I say, are operating in hubris, and they think nobody's going to respond in kind in the proper fashion. I love ratting out scumbags. So, folks, we're going to be doing a lot of ratting out scumbags. I know there's not much enforcement out there, but I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something, how this works. If Daddy at the top of the pecking order doesn't do his job, he's got a daddy he reports to, too, and we all drag his ass into the game, too. Misprision of felony is a real criminal charge, folks. It's a real big deal, too. And if they don't put that baby to bed, then they got 10 days to put it to bed, and they ignore it, then we go over Daddy's head. Now he's in the loop because you told Daddy, i.e., let's say here, State Attorney General, and if he fails to do his job, then we're going to go up above his head. Now he's culpable for a criminal act because he failed, because he had full knowledge of the crime and he failed to report it or do something about it. So if he decides he does, well, I don't want to bother with this, and sends you back some BS correspondence, well, he's got a problem.
Okay.
Exactly. That's the where this paperwork comes in so handy. This is what I keep telling everyone about the foundation. Once you've set that foundation and made it known who you are and what you know, and put them on notice, and they still want to violate you, then exactly, it is perfect. You can go misprision felony. You can file a claim. There's so much power that you've put into your court now.
And so, brother, you have your irrevocable proof. That's why I tell people do the 4 steps. Now you've left absolutely no doors and windows open because of the estoppel letter. But it's ironic. We don't recognize this estoppel letter. I don't recognize scumbag third-party bottom feeders. That's what I don't recognize. So, hey, you know what? You want to drag me into court, brother? I'll tell you what, it'd be a arm wrestle from hell, because the only thing be coming off my lips is, where's the damn claim? That's all. That's what I'm telling some of my other brothers and sisters who are getting dragged into the game. I say, well, hey, go to court, and you just got to stand on your box on who you are. You can handle that matter, and tell him, hey, I'm asking, but he's not telling, Judge. Here, I got 4 proofs that I asked, and he didn't tell. Then he's going to try and sneak in some garbage piece of document with a signature on it, which isn't yours. It's a facsimile of yours, but it ain't yours. So it's got digits on it and a facsimile. That's not yours. So that we're not going to be. That's I object. That ain't mine, Judge. That ain't my signature either, because it ain't. It really isn't. You're not lying.
Well, this is really my situation is really fraud. Because the contract that they're suing me over is a forged signature of mine. It's not even my signature. Let me forge it.
Whoa.
So that's where, and they're still trying to drag me in court over a fraudulent signature.
Wow.
Somebody at the dealership or the finance company frauded my signature, and they're trying to sue me for $20,000.
Well, yeah, you see, that's when we put together your misprision of a felony, and that gets now the I don't know who the pecking order is up at your house, but over here it's State Attorney General. So we'll find out. Well, that's your job, brother. You got to have to research on misprision of treason. Oh yes, John. Let me interject. He's telling me about all these different provinces have different game rules, which I really don't care, because I don't play by those rules. That's for the slave fictions. But enlighten our brothers and sisters about what you told me earlier about the, I don't know what the hell you call it up there, business administration or whatever.
Well, every different province has a different act. So, like, on the package that you and Michael did up, it's an excellent package. The only thing is, it says, number 2, it says debt collector in accordance with the Business Practices and Consumer Protection Act. That is only for British Columbia.
Right. Okay, so our brothers and sisters need to do a little heavy lifting and find out what the proper corresponding one is for them. That's not our job. That would be their job. See, brother, you actually did some heavy lifting and found this out.
So, you can find out by going on the Wikipedia and search up collection agency Wikipedia.
Okay.
And it will tell you all the different provinces and all the different acts for each province.
Very good. Yeah, well, like here it's FDCPA, which, like I say, we've made these documents generic. We don't give a crap about those applications. They really don't apply to the live man. That's what they, like I say, they want a dead corporation to go fill the billet so they can have a hypothecation event. That's all it is. It's just literally, brother, and yep, they're breaching your estate. Not only that, it was a fraudulent signature to start. That's even worse. So, boy, talk about being victimized.
This scumbag is getting his assistant to swear affidavit on top of it too, saying that that she has personal knowledge because the scumbag told her that I owe this debt. So she's swearing on affidavits now. His assistant.
Well, really? Oh, so she's put herself on the bubble too for the criminal acts. So lying by hearsay. John, didn't they have a bunch of affidavits on you that they swore to?
I believe it is.
And then the law financial manager for the place where this car was financed or whatever, she swears on affidavit saying that I signed a contract on such and such a date, but the contract that I saw was not my signature.
Wow.
And she swore that out on an affidavit.
Yeah, well, see, that's why affidavits ain't worth a crap, brother. Yeah, I told you, they're toilet paper. Anybody can, they're not attesting, well, now I tell you what, there's another crime. Huh, John? Boy, it sounds like we got criminal acts going on all over the place, and we got a whole pile of people we're going to be dragging into this misprision of treason.
Well, that's the thing, they're definitely going to be in for some surprises because we've figured out how to slap the hand in the cookie jar now.
Yep.
And, there's a lot of exciting things coming forward, and I can't wait to see where this goes.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. They're all going to be crying the blues. See, this is what our world's come to, folks. Mike, liars, crooks, and thieves. These people have no honor. They would sell their own soul, and they have sold their own soul for lucre to come against their brothers and sisters in the world under the guise that they're doing something valid. It's totally invalid. When you bear false witness against your brother, I think they should have long ropes on Navy vessels, and it should be a hanging offense. And I promise you, there wouldn't be people swearing crap on affidavits ever again because they know they're lying.
Peter, I think the Navy vernacular or the maritime vernacular is keel hauling.
Hanging from the longest yard arm.
And
I think
on top
keel
of it,
hauling is, yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
Cut in, but they're saying that they've amended their statement of claim 3 times.
They what?
Like their initial statement of claim, they amended it 3 times because they keep changing up their story.
Very good.
Oh.
Wow. So now we got. It sounds like we got a pile of asses going to be piled up at the door to go for Daddy to talk to.
Exactly.
These are criminal acts, and brother, since you don't want to be held culpable for the criminal act itself, you're going to have to report this. That's your job. See, that's what I love about misprision of treason and misprision of felony. If you don't report it, you're a part of the fraud, brother, and they could actually bring it against you. So you just want to do the right thing. You're going to stay in honor. Nobody knows this stuff except me. That's why I did it. That's why I applied it with the third-party bottom feeder. I knew, hey, I'm culpable for the crime. If I let them keep sucking out of my paycheck, I'm a party to the crime too. And if they wanted to come back, they could actually, which they never will. But that's my excuse for filing my misprision of felony because that's the rules. It says, hey, if you have full knowledge of a crime, you don't report it, you're party to the crime. So they could actually charge you with the same misprision of felony. So as not to be charged with misprision of felony, you're going to share the love, brother. See, this is going in honor. This is not warring. You're busting out the big-ass flashlight with the batteries. That's all, huh, John?
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like I say, it sucks that we have to go to this next step.
Yep.
And we've worked so hard to and 99% of these guys are reading the paperwork and getting out like they should. And you always get one or two that got to test the waters. So like I say, there's multiple ways that he can go now. He can go that misprision of felony. He can go and file his own common law claim against them as of trespass as well. Just turn the whole thing. Don't stop even arguing with them or defend against their charge.
Yeah, no.
Start your own court case.
Yep. Oh, hey, and we'll bring that forward as we produce. We are in flux, are we not, John?
We are bringing some very prudent and very effective common law rules on how to put together a common law court, how to run a common law court, how to be a man. This is the stuff that's coming forward, and it's coming forward like a raging river, basically.
Yeah. Well, hey, my brother Chris is he's on the line. He's in my Skype box, and hey, we're showing you the love, brother, because we're gonna help out my Australian brothers. I'm sick and tired. When he shared with me in his email that it's their like forced compliance to be on the voter rolls, and you aren't doing your job, they fine them for not going to vote and being a good slave. I mean, forced compliance does not a valid contract make. So we're going to make some presumption documents for my brothers in Australia, as well as for your ATO, which is your equivalent to our scumbag IRS and the Canadian CRA. We're going to share the love. See, because I want to see these people move forward on a different level, because I'm telling you, it's going to be misprision of felonies are us, because I want to see what they do next when you remove the presumption, and I want to see how they're going to play ball, because I got another lick up my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? We're not done. If you want to be stupid, I mean, once you remove the presumption of the body politic, that shows them that you know what time it is. You're not a freaking slave. That's why I'm doing this first show on Monday night on slavery, who owns you, for my brothers and sisters. I forgot to even talk about my show coming up Monday night. It's a teleconference room. It's posted over on the site on the Privatis.Me Facebook page. Please click on the link, store it, and so you can come to class on Monday, because I'm going to show you stuff that nobody else is going to talk about. I'm going to show you irrevocable proof how you gave over via consent, and how you can just take a simple action and remove that consent. I had a brother call me last night, or was it the day before? Brother Seth, 26 years old. He wants to help his brothers and sisters get their minds right. He's that generation. He's the younger generation. And I told him, he was on my Privatis.Me call Thursday night, and he was my last caller. He shared the love, and I said, this guy's sharper than the average bear. He went down, and he removed himself from the voter politic, and they said, well, we're not going to send you a document. He says, well, I'll just wait. He goes, you see that printing on the screen showing proof that I'm removed from the voter rolls? Yeah, go ahead and make me a copy of that. I'll wait. I love it. He didn't take no for an answer. See, folks, this is what we're talking about. They think we're going to lay down and just die and go away, and they think that they can make legal determinations all day long. Just like I'm talking to other brothers and sisters, having their mail friggin' returned back to them after they put undeliverable as address. Folks, that's a criminal act. That's a postal worker making a legal determination for a document that already seen your hand, and you already marked it undeliverable as addressed and put return back to sender. They do not have the right to bring it back to your damn house. You know what? That's a crime. See, now you got to go down to the post office and go play hardball with Daddy at the top of the pecking order. See, you know how you fix shit, folks? You go to the top. I don't deal with clowns in the middle, especially front office pogues who like to make legal determinations for me. I can fix it really easy, and I don't go in angry. I just go in right, and I just say, go get your daddy. We're going to have a talk. Because, see, if the postmaster general lets his employees do that, he's going to be culpable for a crime, and I'm going to say, hey, well, I guess I just got to fill out a misprision of felony criminal crime report, and I'll let you deal with your postmaster general at the top of the pecking order. You can always go to their daddy. You can always. They don't see. They never expect us to rat them out. But see, since they won't do the responsible thing and act in honor, we have to do what we have to do. So we don't want to be culpable for the crime, and I sure as hell ain't going to let nobody make a legal determination to commit a crime against me, i.e., bringing my mail back. Let me tell you something. Here in Podunk, they don't bring my stuff back. When I put undeliverable address, my postmaster, she knows who I am.
Well, that's exactly it, Peter. That's the great thing about Privatis members here. Within the next 6 months, they're going to be so used to us. All we're going to have is a stamp that says member of Privatis. You want to continue?
Oh, John, you're killing me. That's beautiful. Hey, maybe. Who knows, Those red box documents, that's the do not touch file. Those, we just leave those alone. We don't have, we're not going after this debt.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, man, is that another one of them Privatis guys? Oh, man, yeah, let's go after one of these other guys who thinks they've got it right.
Anyways, hey, Michael, I really appreciate you coming in and sharing the love tonight.
Man, thanks for having me, man.
I really pray. Well, we have a soapbox, brother. We're sharing the love with our brothers and sisters in the world to help them and let them know that they don't have to lay down. They don't have to be a sheep. They don't have to take this lying down. We've been taking it lying down for way too long, and that's why they've gotten away with it. This is not about fighting. This is not about warring. This is about going to peace, settling, removing presumptions, and if they want to do dirty work, we're going to make sure we bring our flashlight, and Daddy's going to be brought into the loop, and there's going to be a proverbial speed bump, lots of speed bumps. That's what, because it's going to be tire tracks all across their backsides. It's all good. You know, hey, well, they done pissed me off, bro. Anyways, I'm going to share the love the only way I know how. Yeah, this is 25 years of digging in has not been in vain, because I've been asking myself, what the hell am I learning all this stuff for? Now I understand totally why I've stepped into this end of the breach, and it's a good breach. And I love myself when I can stand for myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you become the victim mentality. The victim it's never good. And I've been a victim. I have been a victim because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know how to move forward, and I didn't like the way that felt. And it's very nasty. It's like emotional rape, brother. It's like psychological rape.
Yep.
Especially when, like I say, my Louisiana issue with 2 cops pulling guns on me to sign a ticket. I mean, how is that voluntary compliance when they're pointing guns at you? That's like me taking a gun over his house and telling him, I'm going to have your wife service me. And it's voluntary as I'm pointing a gun to her head. That's not voluntary. Anyways, I didn't mean to go there. But anyways, well, as I say, but it's paramount to psychological rape, folks. It's a pretty ugly world out there, and we're going to share the love over here. So, Brother John, Mike, I'm going to let you go on that note. Thank you. It's now on tape for everybody's consumption in Canada. So, to my Canadian brothers and sisters, this is how we fly. So, brother, don't just stand fast and just go collect all the names of the liars. Okay, that's your job. So you're going to be getting the names because they're all going to get noticed. And they're not going to be happy because you're going to be sending the primary notice to Daddy. And when it gets to Daddy...
So everybody that was involved.
Yes, everybody that lied, perjured themselves through bullshit affidavits, just like they did to Brother Johnny and stole his 4 kids, his property. I want... Johnny didn't have to do a misprision of felony. He wasn't even aware of it. But he played ball his way and the correct way, and he knew how to operate. So he... finally came out the other side, and I kept the flashlight out for him by keeping him on my show, our show. It's now, it's the Peter, Johnny, Michelle show now, so it's all good. Anyways, brother, you just stand fast. We will be helping you move forward. Keep me in the loop on the emails, and don't get excited, brother. I get excited for everybody.
The solutions are there, brother. Just. Hang tough, stay at peace. Trust me, it works.
Yep.
And
that's all I've been doing.
Exactly. Don't let them get you angry. Don't let them get you arguing. Don't let them contract.
Well, he's not going on court on September 6th. I can tell you that, John.
Exactly.
Once he does misprision of treason, they're going to bring this into court. I don't think so. And if they do, they're really dead.
Well, like I say, it won't go that far anyway because, like I say, between Miss Prism and between a claim, they're not going to want anything to do with you. They're right now they're testing you just like they tested me to see if you watch the internet video, if you're really living and talking the talk, walking the walk. And once they know that you know how to talk the talk and walk the walk, they'll back off really quick.
Yep.
Right.
Anyways, on that note, Brother Mike, I'm going to let you out the door, and thank you for coming on. And we're almost at break time. Anyways, I might as well go to break a little early anyways, so we can step into the next hour, because I'm actually got some more stuff to cover. And it's never a dull moment over at our house. Anyways, everybody do what they do when they go to break, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
VerdictProductions.com. Do you have footage you want turned into a video? Weddings, family gatherings, sports games? High-quality video production for any project you have. We also create detailed slideshows if you have information you want to put on YouTube or your website for all to see. Many other services including audio enhancement, music production, and CD mastering for your band. Need a company logo or an ad? No problem. We also specialize in graphic design to make your business or website stand out. Head over to verdictproductions.com for a quote. Lowest prices on the net guaranteed.
Oh, here we are. Anyways, hey, folks, welcome back to In the Spirit of Things, and glad you could join the ride. Keep your arms in at all times. This ride does go to the top. How, Michelle?
Yeah, I don't know, I just had this image of you as one of those flight attendants, just explaining the safety instructions. It was completely ridiculous. So that's why I was laughing.
Oh, hey, folks, and they starting on me over at my house. We got Peterisms are us now. It's a beautiful thing.
I've got a full list, my friend.
We got Michelle's keeping track, and it's not all inclusive. I think we're just warming up.
I've got over, I think I've got like 30 or something.
Gee whiz. Well, I'm sure I'll integrate more as we go. Anyways.
Integrate.
Folks,
there's another word. Hang on. Adding that to the list.
Very good. Another
integrate.
Peterism.
Very
Anyways,
good.
hey, folks, hey, I'm sharing the love with this www.cancertruth.net link. Go get it. I'm telling you, these are the right-minded people in the world where you're going to get some real truth on real information about the whole nefarious black art of lying and propaganda becomes literally the curtain becomes pulled back. Subscribe to this guy's newsletter. Ty Bollinger is the man. I'm telling you, I don't endorse anybody, folks. I don't know. I don't get a kickback from him or anything, but I'm sharing the love because this guy shared the love when I got his book. It got me totally right-minded on the total scam. I knew it was a scam, but I just couldn't quite. He did a bouncing ball book, Follow the Bouncing Ball. And if folks, if you got brothers and sisters dying for a lie, i.e. cancer, they don't have to. Go to my house, and then you go to the free portals, go to my cancer page, and you can go read what I'm talking about. So I'm going to share the love with Brother. Matter of fact, I'm going to be probably contacting Brother Ty Bollinger here in the very near future because I really like this Moringa stuff. It's looks very, very promising. So I'm going to move forward after, and I won't banter on it until I can, like I say, until I can do my homework because I'm the homework guy. Anyways, I don't want to have egg on my face. Anyways, let's go back to, I guess, do we have any callers in the queue?
Yeah,
two callers. Okay.
Two callers.
Yep.
The first one is.
And by the way, I need to start covering this on the front end. I will not be doing any calls on asking about specifics about your legal issues because this is a public portal. I don't do stuff in public. I don't give legal advice, but I do have a Privatis.Me Thursday call, which I stay on for, and I go through all the callers that come through as long as it's not too long, and I answer certain specific questions when it comes to third-party debt and stuff like that. So this is really not the venue, folks, for me to answer. So I wanted to cover that. I forgot to cover it on the front end because I'm multifaceted. You can use that one too, Michelle, if you like.
Got it.
Cue the tape. Anyways, so folks, yeah, because I get the 50 questions over here, and I can't fix your problem in 5 minutes over the phone, and I'm not going to try. So, but if for those that want to come and call in, this is about sharing the love and pulling back the curtain, folks, and sharing who we are. If you want a specific question for me to answer, I will be more than happy to do it on Thursday nights at my Privatis.me safe house because it is private. Everything I can't do this other stuff in public. Anyways, 773, come on through.
Hello.
How you doing, brother?
Well, I'm excellent and getting better.
Very good.
I got a couple of questions with regard to returning a mail that you get from as
bottom feeders,
undeliverable, as addressed, return to sender.
Yep.
Can you do this even if they use your upper and lower name and the post office box?
Oh, most definitely, brother. It doesn't matter. They're just trying to contract with you. It's not really. Most of the time, it's in all caps, but it doesn't matter if they use lowercase as well. Brother, it's still tricks for kids. They're trying to get you to contract. Believe me, when they get you into court, when they get you into court, there's going to be all caps on that document.
Right.
That corporation.
Wonderful. Well, that answers my question. My first question.
Okay.
My second question is, who is over the head of the Attorney General? Because when I send my notices out, I have something that I put together called a private notice of conditional acceptance, which I've used with some success. And I'm using this with the attorneys that represent the City Department of Finance for parking tickets.
Right.
I'd just like to know who's over the head of the Attorney General.
Basically, that would be the Attorney General of the United States, Eric Scumbag Holder. Yeah. So, anyways, but hey, we can go to the head judges of the state. We can go to the head DAs. Yeah, I actually almost like, I may revamp this, and maybe we'll go to the DA, the district attorney for the state, because, they don't want to be on the hook, and if they don't do their job, then you get to go to their daddy above them, which would be a district judge above them, and they don't like prosecuting their own, so they will make this go away. The speed bump is going to be the guy at the lowest form of pecking order. That would be the third-party bottom feeder who did the bad act. They're going to put him under the bus. They're going to take care of him for you, because if they don't, you get to go over their head if they choose not to do their job to resolve this issue, because you have irrevocable proof, i.e., just like my brother Mike, who did his 4 steps in the process, asking, but they're not telling. Brother, it would be no different than my neighbor telling me I got to come wash his windows every Thursday. I'm going to say, where's the damn contract, brother? We don't have a contract. I ain't washing nothing. How did you get the power to put down a dictate? So if you say that I have to do something, well, I'm going to require you to do a little bit of heavy lifting, i.e. to bring forward the valid claim, which doesn't exist because a third-party bottom feeder bought the debt for 3 to 6 cents on the dollar, and he's tricking you to come in for a hypothecation event when the original creditor already got paid. When you defaulted, they already got theirs. So this is the biggest scam perpetrated on the masses, unparalleled to none. This debt crap is the bane of the existence of every man, woman, and child in USA Inc., Australia, Canada, and all the other IMF-run whore countries.
Well, does that apply when a city, like the city of Chicago, in my case, hires an attorney specifically to go after people with parking tickets? They didn't really buy the debt like a regular company would. Right.
What they're doing is they're just washing it through the system, because you're already on the voter rolls. You're already hypothecated at some point. They know what properties that you gave over unilaterally via signature, like when you put your house, you gave it over to them. So they know about where your cars are and all this other stuff. So you got to love it when they control everything, and the hubris. This is why they can do what they do and get away with it. So we're gonna take this to a different stage, and that's why we're teaching people how to come forward as live men and women, not dead entities. Because if you don't understand your status, they're gonna move against you because you don't understand your status. Brother John's living proof of standing in his man status. And it wasn't so much the documents that he did, it was how he handled himself, how he stood in the breach, how he did not traverse, how he did not argue. I don't want to teach people how to go into court. I want to teach people how to stay out of there. And I say, throw all the son of a bitchin' whore liars and crooks under the bus to daddy. So I want to make daddy really busy, i.e. at the top of the pecking order. I want his ass on fire so he gets these people right-minded. And they're going to have probably meetings with third-party bottom feeders throughout the state and saying, you know what? Leave these people alone, because they know what time it is. You're causing us great duress. We have these piles of private men coming through our door, sharing with us the bad acts you're doing, and they're dead nuts right, because they asked and you guys didn't tell them. They know that you're lying to them and you're trying to trick them. So they're going to get. I want to create a little mayhem for my brothers at the bottom of the food chain, the third-party bottom feeders.
I understand. Well, what might help to put them on notice is I'm sending routinely carbon copies to the Attorney General when I send my materials out to the bottom feeders. Yep. And I'm also saying John Doe's and Jane Doe's 1 to 10.
Oh, yes. Carl Lenz was covering that.
Yes. I know he said 1 to 1,000, but I'd already started doing 1 to 10. Right,
because, brother, you know what? Okay, well, you just opened up a door, because I've already gone down this path a little bit my brother Greg and Carl, they talk all the time. So I get to get privy to some interesting things. Anyways, because basically, brother, in Rob Ryder sort of pulling the curtain back with the claim the name, because he's covered in his video pretty succinctly how your mother gave over and that you never come forward on the claim, but also because what they're doing is when they get into these courts, there's really no known name. It's considered abandoned property because we signed everything over unilaterally. We gave it over via a gift. That's the way they're looking at it. So that's why these unilateral contracts can be used against the fiction, because they figure you gave it over, just like your bank account. If you haven't seen the 15-minute video about why you don't really want a bank account, I just got some other interesting things from Ann Barnhart today. She's a pretty sharp woman. The Cyprus thing was a beta test, and their USA Inc. is next. And I'm telling my brothers and sisters now who are listening to this call, if you got a 401k, you need to dissolve that thing before they steal it, because they are going to steal it. I promise you, it's coming. But hey, don't listen to me. What the hell do I know? I got my
because Peter, when you speak of beta tests to people, they don't understand what it is. For example, yes, the event in Cyprus was a beta test to determine the reaction from the people. Those who would guide our awareness are not able to actually come out and slaughter us because, well, I think the people would have an issue with that.
Right.
Rather, they do beta tests, little events here and there all over the world to see what the reaction is, and then they determine from then on how they're going to follow through. Let's see, which city was it? The Boston Marathon, of course.
Yep.
That was to determine how resistant the people were to an extreme police presence, a military-style police invasive presence, and how resistant they were going to be.
And the Bostonians failed miserably.
I saw people being pulled out of their
houses.
And some of these police were telling them, faster, move faster, because they had to go stand somewhere else.
Yep.
That was the mainstream side of it, and I want to talk about the non-mainstream side of it. The non-mainstream side of it ripped that apart within hours.
Yep.
They had false evidence all planted.
Actors, injured
I saw about the actors. Yeah, they always have actors
within hours,
in these events.
It was all over the underground. Basically now the mainstream.
Like before it's news, rents.com and all that. Yeah, we peel the onion. We peel the onion back here first. Hey, folks, the skewed view from the idiot box is exactly that. That's called propaganda. So,
right.
Anyways,
all these events.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead, Peter.
I got to let this gentleman go.
Of
hey,
course.
brother, stand fast. If you're not a member at Privatis.Me yet, go sign up. You can go join for free. Go take a look at my...
Member for some time.
What's that?
I even saw you in Virginia.
Oh, really? Okay, brother. Very good. Hey, it's a small world, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was the mouth that roared, huh?
Hey, it's all good, though.
Yeah, beautiful, brother. Hey, you know what? This is a new direction to flow. The DP sort of just sitting incapacitated, not really moving in too much direction, and I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying I'll stand neutral, too. And, brother, we have to feel our way through because otherwise it's going to be the insane train. I'm going to keep doing what I do because this is what I'm convicted to do. If I can remove presumptions all day long, that's a good thing. That's the way I, without fighting and warring, that's what they want us to do. We're not going to go that route. We're going to go just removing presumptions. You have the right, and once you know you made a mistake, to remove a presumption, i.e., whether it be signatures on the body politic, on 1040s or whatever. If you fail to remove the presumption, they think you're happy with where you're at.
Well, I'm using every tool in the toolkit, regardless of which direction it comes from. I'm utilizing everything I can get my hands on.
Very good, my brother. Well, we thank you for coming into the call, and I do have another one backed up on the tarmac. And so, brother, keep listening, keep sharing. Share the love, share the Facebook. Even though I'm not a social guy on the social networkings, it's a really good tool because we got great posts over there on the information that are peeling the curtain back, and nobody will be dead asleep if they go to that page.
And I'm preparing a package. I talked to you, I guess, a couple of weeks ago, and I talked to Andrea, and I'm just sharing the love. Some things
very good.
Very good. Excellent.
And I've got blind spots, so I need somebody else to, kind of peruse them and point them out to me.
Very good, brother. Well, you have a great night. What, did you have something?
Yeah, caller, what was your name? Oh, I think he hung up already.
Okay.
That was a great call. Oh, yeah.
R-O-M as in money.
R-O-M? Rom.
Rom. Yeah, not like Mitt Romney.
not Rahm Emanuel either.
And not Rahm Emanuel either.
Kidding. Yeah, hey, brother, I won't hold it against you. Anyways, brother, hey, you have a great evening. We thank you for sharing the love. And, hey, that's what we do here. Anyways, I guess we're going to the next caller. Thank you, brother.
Peace.
Peace, brother.
Looks like we don't have. Looks like we lost. Yeah, we lost the other caller. No
probably
more
because I said I wasn't going to answer a bunch of questions about. Like I say, this is. And I'm going to at the beginning of the show probably start covering this the first 5 minutes. That I don't mind questions or I don't mind people sharing the love. I just don't want to go into the deep end of. Like I say, I don't want to be construed as giving legal advice on my shows. This is a public, and they can beat your brakes off, and I don't go there. I don't give legal advice, period. But if you want to come over to my house, the Privatis.Me house, that's a different story. That's private.
Oh, it looks like we've got some callers back. We've got 720 who's back. Area code 720.
All right, come on in.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi there. What's your name?
Daniel Herbert.
Hi, Daniel. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Very good.
What you got for me, Dan?
I did the 4-step debt validation package that you had.
Right.
And they went straight ahead, and allegedly, I got a letter today stating they went to the court anyway.
Yeah.
But they said, one of the sections it said, well, they supposed to have gotten the judgment by default. And they said something about, I did not consent. You put on the paper to send back to the court. But on the paper it says that since I didn't pay a fee, they didn't accept the papers that I returned to them.
Oh, that next scam. Yeah, well, private men don't have to pay. Not only that, we don't enter these documents into the case. That's your, it's the Tricks is for Kids hour, and it's really gone to the next level. Brother, it's going to be a misprision of a felony. They've committed total, outright, straight-up fraud. Where's the damn claim?
I know, they didn't show me.
They won't. See, brother, that's what I'm saying. It's all Tricks for Kids. Stand fast. We're moving forward on this misprision of felony document. We'll create the package. They will go to our full members for free. If you haven't upgraded to get your, it's a real good idea to have your family crest on your documents to separate the living from the dead. Then they really don't have much wiggle room. So we are going to be upgrading all the packages with your coat of arms on the third-party debt package, as well as voter registration, rescission of marriage, rescission of 1040s. All that's going to have your special moniker, your trademark, your coat of arms, separating you from the dead. So that's a good thing. So keep coming back. We're doing a lot of heavy lifting right now. As you can see, the site's been under major construction, and we're trying to make it easier with all the videos and templates and everything. And we're going one step further for the full members that are coming in now that it's June 1st. To get all these packages where they don't have to modify them themselves. All they got to do is put the names where they go and put them in the mail, properly formatted with the directions of the registered mail, which is on video, and they'll know exactly how to move forward much, much more efficiently.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Should I return the letter from the attorney?
Hell yeah. Yeah, brother, you opened by mistake. See, everybody's got to quit opening. I'm going to have a special class next Thursday. We're going to cover any presentment. See, brother, the minute you opened it, they got a game. This is where they draft you for performance. Everybody's got to. Once you get the ball going, anything they send to you is an offer to contract. It's not. They're going to answer anything. They're not going to. They're tricking you. This is the Tricks is for Kids hour. Every time they send me crap, it's always undeliverable addressed, and it never comes back. Matter of fact, they just quit sending me crap because they got the memo.
And just a reminder to our caller there that the document is online, the open by mistake document on Privatis.Me.
Yep. Matter of fact, it's already It's matter of fact, I downloaded it today myself. It's over there. What is it? What section, John? I know. Well,
give me 1 second, Peter.
All right.
I'll bring it up for you.
Anyways, brother, this is why I got to do a YouTube of the full membership tour. That I'm going to be doing that next after I get done with this other heavy lifting. This next coming up week, I got to get my curriculum done. I'm going to be creating a YouTube video on the cover page of the full membership tour where everything is, all the packages, the information, so everybody can get to the grandma's house a lot more effectively.
Well, let me tell you something else I find out. On the documents, the judge didn't sign at the last page. What the judge supposed to sign? The judge didn't sign. It's on the front page in the box. That means just for information, see. So the judge didn't sign it because I guess they don't want the liability, but...
Right.
Right,
yeah, go figure. Hey, brother, see, it's the incestuous ties all the way through. It's just like what I was just talking to earlier about my sister Cookie. She beat him to the punch down to the courthouse. They hadn't even filed the damn case on the record. She had the document. The same day she got it, she went down there and she found out that they committed fraud because they hadn't even filed it on the record that it's even a case. So how does that work? She was She was bringing back the presentment. She was negating the lie. Basically, she was shutting it down. She wasn't accepting it. It had defects, and they said we don't have any record of this case even be filed in the record. So she beat him to the punch. That's another crime, brother. See, this is what it's going to take for us to probably move forward this insane train, because they're not being held accountable on any level, and we don't want to fight with them. We want to just rat them out to their daddy. We'll let daddy handle it. And if daddy don't handle it, we're going to go over his head too. So anyways, that's the point. They're making us go in new directions, but we're not going to war. We're just going to we're gonna make sure we shine a big ass flashlight on all these underhanded tricks.
Oh, what section is the open by mistake is on? What section is that on?
I'm looking for it right now, Peter.
Yeah, I know. I downloaded it on my desktop. You got brother. You got a Skype? I can stick it in your Skype box.
Yes, Daniel.Hubbard24.
All right. Let me hold on. Let me find my glasses. I can't see anything without. I'm an old man now. Anyways, there we go. 1 second. Let me, then I can get with you after the show. Matter of fact, brother, do me a favor. I don't want to post my email out in front of everybody. Let me see if I can just pull you up real quick while I'm on the computer. Michelle, feel free to banter with while I'm...
Sure.
Daniel.Hubbard.
Yeah, Daniel.Hubbard24.
What was the numbers again?
24.
24?
Yes.
All right, let me see what comes up. And I have a Daniel. And, brother, you're in my box. And guess what? Welcome to my house. And I will attach it and put it in your box so you'll have it on hand.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, brother. You have a great night. Thank you for sharing the love. And, stand fast. We're going to share the love. Yep, they're doing you in commerce without the KY, and we're gonna flip the switch. Somebody's gonna be talked, and it's gonna be a Lucy moment for these underhanded liars. Yeah, that makes the judge a party to the scam as well, and the clerk of the court, and the third party bottom feeder. So you got to go get your names together, and we'll get these packages together to on whom we're going to be able to rat them out to.
Let me ask you this question right quick, then I'll finish. With that information, can they call themselves trying to go to your bank account and collect that money?
Can they what?
Do they try to go to your bank account and collect that money?
They probably can try. That's
a garnishment.
Yeah, they were garnishing me on a student loan until I got the attorney's mind right when I ratted her out to the state attorney general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, brother, that's why I don't have bank accounts. I haven't had one since 1995. I got nothing for the vultures to steal. Makes it much easier, more effective to play ball. And so that does give me unfair advantage. But if you do keep anything in the account, keep it minimal. Anyways, with what's coming with the Cypress beta test, bank accounts will not be off limits. I have a video on my Facebook page. If you haven't seen it, the 15-minute about the bank, how you gave over when you signed. See, nobody reads contracts. You actually gave over unilaterally as a gift, and you don't have any place for your account if they decide they want to steal it.
Oh, by the way, Peter, just for the listeners that were wondering where that document is located, it is under private members area, under templates, under post mail templates, and they'll find the document opened by mistake packets.
Yep, I'm trying to find. Let me see. The open by mistake. Okay, let me see. I got so much stuff on my desktop. Yeah, I got to make files now. It's anyways. Okay, that's not opening.
Yeah, I remember seeing it also.
There it is. Okay, no, that's notice. That's not the one.
Under templates, under post.
Yeah, I know. I think I saved it to my desktop. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Claim your name. Notice to admin bodies. Notice recipes. Yeah, maybe I didn't download it. I hate doing this on the phone.
Like I say, now the members know where it's at.
Yeah, all right, brother. Do you know where to go get it?
Yeah.
All right, very good. That should help you out. Anyways, yeah, I'll see if I can't bring it up. I'll still try and post it in your Skype as well.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Have a great night. We're at 8:28, folks. Guess what? The train is leaving the station. It's moving pretty damn fast. So, like I say, keep your hands in the cars. Anyways, everybody, go do what you do on break, and we'll be coasting to the downside of this show here very shortly. Everybody, do what you do on break. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Privatis.Me. No longer do we need to hire lawyers, worry about past debt, or count on doctors to fix our health problems. Privatis.me, specializing in real education about the legal system, administratively eliminating your past debt, and teaching you simple, natural ways to restore your health. Join today for free. Learn how to live in private and allow yourself to overcome and stop living in fear. Become a paid member for just $20 per month and receive Peter and Michael's $300 debt termination package for free. Privatis.me. Privatis.me. Take a walk on the private side.
All right, welcome to the downhill slide, folks. In the spirit of things, I got one more caller in the queue. Michelle wanted me to cover something else. I'll cover it after this caller. Let's hopefully keep it short and sweet. Come on through. 352. Where are you?
Peter, it's Ronnie. How you doing?
All right, brother. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I tried to talk to you the other night, and you had tried to come up with a word for judge, and I just wanted to tell you I got the definition of a judge.
Okay, well, here we go. This ought to be good. What is that?
Yeah, you were so upset about a judge the other night, and I couldn't tell you about it, but a judge is a jackass uttering damn garbage everywhere.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. hey, where's my clapping icon link? How about Zach? Give me a clap on that one. Yeah, he probably doesn't have it. Anyways, that's beautiful. That's classic.
Very nice.
Michelle, I'm going to have to tax that one to memory. We can go ahead and put that on.
I thought you would enjoy that.
That's
do.
Very nice.
See, this is called showing the love, brother. This is what I get. Yeah, welcome to my house.
Look, I'll leave you alone. I just wanted to ask you one question. You say you've been doing without a bank account for several years.
Yep.
And I've been doing without one for several years now, and it's very difficult, Peter.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's how they suck us into the control mechanism because we don't know how to preface our signature, our sin on the document to remove the presumption that we're giving something over to them as a donation.
Right. The intentionally representing Satan organization invaded my account for 28 FRNs, 28,000, and then 22,000, and then 2,200. And the people at the bank, they've received this notice on a 6331 with the A section missing.
Right. Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
From a computerized signature.
Yep.
With no court case, with no anything from a judge or anything, and they just send up tied up for 20 days, and then there's nothing I can do about it, and then they just stole it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and they're doing that for years. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got my real learn on over at FamilyGuardian.org on the tax side of the house, and I I effectively, had no problems with neutralizing these bad actors, but I didn't have anything on the plate for the vultures to steal neither.
Right. Is there any way, and I'll leave you alone because I want to continue to let you help other people, but is there anything that you have effective that you can send to a bank whenever they tell you they're going to take your money?
Because I don't deal in that arena, but it's something we can research further. I honestly don't have an answer at this point. It'll be a research thing.
Right. I have a good friend of mine that lives in Tennessee that tells me he knows how to open an account in a bank without the social slave number.
Right.
Yeah, you would have to basically open up a bank account in the private, and then once it was opened up in the private as a living man, then you could claim it under common law. If anybody breached your account and stole from you, then it would be a breach of trust.
Have you seen that done, Jonathan?
Well, no, but that's what you would have to do. The problem is when you sign up for a bank, you're basically signing all your FRNs away. You're consenting to let them do what they want. You're basically a creditor lending to a debtor, and like you lend anybody money, they're able to do whatever they want with that money, kind of thing. It's a little bit of a catch-22. It's a little complicated, but if I had more time, I could explain a little easier to you.
Yeah, there's a guy named Big Al. He's the one who wrote a lot of the information on the Informer, which I have on my site under the education page. Very, very sharp, astute man. Was able to actually collect on his social, but he did it in the proper capacity. I listened to an audio, but I didn't get the gist of exactly how he did it. And he lives down in North Carolina. I probably need to see if I can bird dog this guy if he's still alive. Anyways, these are the interesting things that they will never tell us. And I know that even when, just like when people were doing processes back in the early 2000s with the accept for value and settle the account, and then they moved the goalpost. So now it's just chicanery, thievery, because if you're signed up in the voter politic, hey, he's a slave anyways. They just won't tell you any of this stuff. So they've moved the goalpost, but we've given over via presumption by failing to remove any presumptions, and this is why I'm going this route with the removal of presumptions, because I'm not going to leave any gray areas, and like I say, we're going to go into creation mode over at the site to create a actual public page. So when we do these processes, like the 4 steps to the third-party debt, it'll be posted in the public that what you did. Now they have much, much more issues. Anyways, they're making us have to reinvent the wheel because they keep moving the goalposts because of that much.
They change the rules constantly.
Right, because they operate in hubris. So, hey, I say just knock this sucker out the box, cut the Gordian knot where it started. And we know it started at the birth certificate. So, hey, let's claim the name. We're doing that now, and you'll see that coming forward very, very shortly. Michael and I are almost done with that. Also, remove all your past mistakes on your past 1040s with an IRS rescission document and a rescission of power of attorney from giving over to them, as well as your definitely must do the body politic. I mean, all these people, they want to, you can't do this half-assed. You better do it right because now you really, really pin them down. They're going to really want to operate in hubris now. And that's why we're going into creation mode on these claims as well.
I definitely want to do that because I'm the one who told you that I sent the court case on the Lloyd Long deal in Tennessee to them.
Right.
And they hadn't bothered me for over 2 years.
Yep.
But still,
they're just finding another way they could rape you, And
but you still need to remove the presumption, like you're saying.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's always good to remove a presumption. You can't get in trouble. You're not warring, brother. Like I say, this is not where we war. This is where we got to think outside the box because they got to see
I don't want
to
war with anybody. I just want them to leave me alone.
I hear you, brother. I've been saying the same thing for my entire life. So we're effectively creating ways for them to leave us alone.
Right. I just want to live by the road and be peaceful with my fellow man.
There you go.
Yep. Exactly.
That's what most of us are. That's what most of us want, and I think the rest aren't aware that that's what they want yet.
Just like driving down the road and he wants to pull me over because I don't have a seatbelt on. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's my. Hey, if I want to smash my windshield with my face, that's my option.
That's right.
Right, but Ronnie and Peter, if you guys do that, you have to understand your resources. So if you go and smash your bodies up, and the cars that are registered Crown properties, then you're doing damage to the overall.
Their property.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're hurting their car.
Yeah, and your body.
But they're also your
with
body.
My body, because they consider it their car.
Right,
no, they
but
consider your body theirs too.
Resources.
Your landed estate when your mother gave over via the birth certificate bond.
Right.
Anyways, I'll be covering that on the call on Monday night on our new teleconference, 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. You might want to step in, brother. We have a link on, Michael, I think, posted the links in an email blast, as well as, where else is it? Well, it's located on the Privatis.Me Facebook page as well. There's a link to get into the teleseminar.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I just wanted to tell you about what I called a judge.
Yeah, I love it.
Great, Ronnie. Thank you. That was
and you need to also remember that a cop is a con artist on patrol.
Yeah, revenue. I call them RGAs, Revenue Generation Agents.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Very good, brother. Have a great night.
Thanks,
Anyways, if we don't have any more in the loop, Michelle, why don't you carry the ball on me on what I'm looking for?
Oh, actually, we did have one last caller. Caller from 862. If you can make your question really short.
You got 30 seconds. It's going to be a short one. I'm not dialoguing.
So come on in, 862.
Yeah, it's 862. I was 973 the other night. Sent you an email. Talk to me, Peter. Together. Bang head.
Oh, is this Nick?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, and I'm taking it fast.
Very good. Yeah, I gotta find some more help because Peter can't do this all.
I understand, and I'm not pushing. I just, there's stuff that I've done in 30 years that maybe can help you guys. I don't know that, but that's why I wanted to talk with you and tell you what I've done. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what I've done, and it worked. It doesn't sound as good as this. I think you have refined what we were doing 30 years ago. And it's definitely a better program. I love what you're doing. I mean, it's just great. And that's why I want to I wouldn't mind sitting and talk with you or whatever. Doesn't matter. But
did I get your Skype?
Good work.
Did I get your Skype?
Excuse me?
Did you have a Skype?
I don't even... You're talking to a computer illiterate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're joining Michelle in my club. We are. It's a Forrest Gump moment in America. Stupid is, stupid does. We're both there.
That's why we have people that join us, because they just realize how completely helpless we are and completely dependent on the kindness of strangers.
Well, most people have smartphones. I got the old dumb phone, and that's the good one.
Mine registers as a cretin. Don't worry about it, Nick.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold you, but if you can send me an email, Pete.
Yeah. Did I get your email already?
You didn't answer it, but somebody else, Van Man, or I can't remember who answered. I did it I did it in the Privatis under my profile.
Okay. Hey, brother, email me direct. Get with Brother Zach in the back room, and he'll give you my direct email at my Peter E4 email.
No, that Peter E4, how is that spelled?
Yeah, like
Peter or Pete?
Yeah, Zach can
explain that, brother. I don't want to put it on national consumption radio, so I get 5 billion emails. That's why I never
Peter's
posted.
already overwhelmed with the emails, and I'm trying to sort of set up some boundaries so that we're not completely overwhelmed, and so that we all don't go into burnout mode, so that we're not able to help the way we're feeling that we have to help.
We want to. Well, I said it to Pete.
Hey, brother, just get with my producer, Zach. He'll give it to you over in quiet.
Yeah, so we'll say good night to you now, Nick. And
thank you.
He'll pull you out of the room. All right, brother. All right, thank you, brother. I'll get with you.
Thank you.
All right, have a great night, Michelle. Share the love. What I need because I'm tired.
This stems from a conversation that you and I had. I think it was only yesterday, Peter. I'm a bit lost in time, as usual, because just the days and all the activity are just flowing one into another, and it's just one constant stream. We were discussing how the entire media team has stepped forward because they resonate with what it is that we're doing, and they're helping us out. We've got Andrea, who's our producer, and she's got amazing skills. We've got Zach, who's doing the YouTube videos, Susan, who does amazing PowerPoint presentations, and Cookie, actually, who's helping you, Peter, with
my animation specialist.
Right. Yes, and she's helping you with the platform for the curriculum that's going to be starting on tomorrow. Monday.
It's June 3rd, Monday. 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
It's all. And people don't know where it is. Go to the Privatis.Me, the Facebook link, and it's linked there. Get the link.
Yeah. Now, we were discussing how people have just sort of shown up, and it's just been exactly the right person with exactly the right skills at exactly the right time to move us forward in exactly the right direction that we were going. We were talking about now that we sort of have a foundation, a semblance of a fairly sturdy foundation. We've got the explanatory videos on the website. Things are more ordered. There's more of a structure going on. We were discussing actually appealing to the listeners to see if there was anybody who is completely tech and who could help us get the word out. By that I mean somebody who's
knows how to post and Facebook and all this other stuff as well.
Yeah, and also on different websites. In other words, find other websites that are in alignment with ours. I guess spiritual websites, freedom websites, where our information would be of service to people who go to those websites. So I was actually calling it a networking specialist because I think that's what it's called. Again, this is the kettle talking. Peter and I have a joke because he tries to explain something tech to me, and I try to explain something tech to him, and we just end up saying, okay. Kettle, okay, you're talking to the pot here. So it's like we're in the same room about that. So we have been very thankful for the people who have stepped forward, who do feel a resonance, and who sense that they would like to help us out. We're not in commerce, but what we do try to do is offer in exchange for the people who do like to help out. We like to promote them as much as we can, so that they can get so they can get more exposure for whatever it is that they do. Is that about right, Peter? Is there anything else? Am I missing something?
It works for me. If you're interested, email, I guess, Privatis.me, Privatis.me, and put in the subject line, may have the skills you're looking for in the subject line.
Or just skills.
Huh?
In full caps, in the subject line, write skills. And Peter, what's the email address again?
I don't know. It's private at Privatis.me, something like that. I don't tax none of this.
I think I know it. It's private at Privatis.me. Yes. That's it. Thanks, Zach. Private at Privatis, Privatis.me. And I just got to say, we're having right now an absolutely torrential downpour. And if you hear water, that's my toilet bubbling up and my kitchen sink going a little bit crazy. So, yes, bienvenue à Montréal.
Do you have your floaties on? Hey, I was good in the water.
I don't swim too well.
Oh, boy.
It's all right.
I guess I'll let you climb on my back, I guess. Just don't push me under.
No. No, but I think John is on your back now with the phone call.
I was going to say, I'm on McGill's back already.
You
can handle two.
Yeah, just feed me some bananas every now and then, and I'm good. God, I'm losing my mind. Anyways, hey, we have fun over here.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's
been a beautiful night, folks. Folks, because we aren't in commerce, everybody that comes to our nucleus, i.e. our house, and becomes fully paid members, you're going to get so much more than you put in, and put some value on yourself. But this is how we keep the lights on and keep doing what we're doing. We're giving away the information. But we want you to be competent to understand what you're doing. This is why we uncover the Tricks is for Kids Hour. This is why we're uncovering about bringing forward the criminal complaints under misprision of felony and stuff like that. And we're creating those documents so you don't have to. So all this, we're doing major heavy lifting, but yeah, we need our brothers and sisters to share the love. So all my fully paid members, yeah, you know what, it'd be a really good idea to upgrade, get all your packages, with your stamps and seals done. Michael's going to send out an email blast to our existing couple hundred members. Yeah, I don't have many. Folks, yeah, I got to keep these lights on. I got to keep my webmaster moving forward as well. So we're not doing this for the money. We're doing it because we want our brothers and sisters to get off the damn slave plantation because it's nuts out there.
Oh, and I'd like to add to that, Peter.
Sure.
Michael did my coat of arms, which was kind of a hybrid coat of arms, and I guess I'm having a total brain aneurysm. I don't remember the other word. Anyway, it's a beautiful coat of arms, and I actually mailed off yesterday my first two documents. The first was my elector status rescission document to Elections Canada, and the other one in Quebec, it's the Directeur Général des Élections du Québec. And I also sent off my taxpayer rescission document to, well, the title of this, of the Minister of National Revenue of the CRA up here in Canada is the Honourable Gail Shea.
Yeah, and that's an oxymoron. That's an oxymoron.
Yeah, I didn't use that term. I was extremely, let's just say I just called her Gail Shea, and also the Commissioner of Revenue, Andrew Truche. So those went off, registered mail, beautifully prepared yesterday, and I am standing by for a response from my trustees.
Yep, that's right. They are trustees. Folks, we know who's wearing what hats, and it's good that we can identify who's wearing what hat. And removing these presumptions, non pro tongue to the date of inception, means your signature didn't count. You got tricked into giving it over by filling these sorry forms out in the first place. We all got tricked. Well, once we find out that it's been tricks for kids, it's up to us, once we know that a trick has gone down, that we remove the presumption of the trick by removing that valid signature, that sin, off the document as if it never existed. That's a good way to start. That removes presumption, but that's why we say do the body politic as well. Otherwise, if you're part of the body politic, they call you a double-minded man, and they'll keep moving forward on you. So please do both. If you're going to do in USA Inc., remove your presumptions both at the same time on the voter politic, as well as, matter of fact, it wouldn't even be probably a bad idea to make a copy and send it off to the clowns of the circus at the CRA and the IRS. Michael and I were talking about that. I think it would be a real damn good idea. So yeah, they know, because see, if you're part of the body politic, you're considered a taxpayer. I'm going to cover this Monday night at length when we go over slavery, who owns you. So yeah, folks, you're not going to want to miss my teleconference. You're going to get the exponential learning curve. I'm going to take you down fast, hard, and deep, but you don't need floaties to come hang out with Brother Peter, because he'll swim and help you get up the stream.
Very good.
All these
I could use you over here right now. It's oh my goodness, it's just absolutely torrential out there. They were chemtrilling the heck out of us today, yesterday. I wake up and the sky is white all the time now.
Yep.
Et voilà. But we're 5 minutes out, Peter. Shall we start
let's,
thanking everyone?
Give our high five to all my brothers and sisters who are really showing the love. Andrew had to go to a state-sanctioned suicide, I guess. Somebody's getting married, state-sanctioned marriage, binding ourselves up with a third-party intervener. It's beautiful.
That's called a shotgun wedding to the government there, Peter.
Yeah, right. Yep. I know. When she told me that she had a wedding to go, I said, yeah, I bet you they're not getting the non-governmental endorsed certificate. They're getting the one government endorsed to draft themselves for performance even further when they want to get between the fruit of their loins and take their property.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, this is what, folks. This is what's happened. This is what. Matter of fact, I'll be covering on the second week, parents patriae, which is a 5-page document about the birth certificate bond, the anatomy of a bond. Matter of fact, we're using my birth certificate as the go-by, as a reference. So, and we're going to do the birth certificate securitization scam. It's an incredible document. You might want to give to all your subdivisions in your area at the courthouse that the lights on and somebody's home and we know what the hell you're doing. It's a beautiful write-up, and we'll be covering that in the second week. But the first week is let's shake back get out of the sea of illusion that your vote actually counts. You're a part of the corporation. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter who you vote for. It's the same whores at the top of the pecking order screwing you. So remove the presumption. If everybody removed the presumption of the body politic, they wouldn't have no slaves to run. Seriously, folks. Because they scammed you under the guise of patriotism to do your duty to vote. Just like my poor brothers in, it seems like my poor brothers in Australia don't have much of a choice. Well, we're going to fix that too.
So
anyway, let's get back to the pecking order.
So that was Andrea. So we thanked Andrea.
Yep. Anyway, shotgun wedding. It's all good. I'm Zach's probably chuckling on the other side. Zach's at the helm tonight. He's playing producer. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, brother Zach. And hey, folks, if you haven't seen the beautiful work this gentleman does, he takes concepts that I put when I run my pie hole, and he actually can box it all in a nice continuity of flow where you can understand the concepts that are bringing forth. 12-minute debt termination video is the bomb. I was in a state of psychogenic shock when he completed that. This guy has mad skills. So if you want somebody who can create a little bit for you, we got Verdict Productions posted over at our house at Privatis.Me, as well as he's posted on all my these calls that we do. His links are up underneath the show more. So if this brother knows how to get it done. Anyways, on that level, then we got brother Dan, who's still getting me up the hill with his SEO posting, search engine optimization. Then we got Sister Susan, who just did this beautiful 3-minute Slavery Who Owns You video in 2 formats, in animation and as well in, we just got it YouTube today. I'm sure Brother Zach did the heavy lifting on that as well.
Yeah, and if people want to do a search, the actual title is The Truth About Your Status as a Slave.
As a slave, yep.
Yeah, and it's a very short 3-minute video, beautifully animated, pleasure to watch.
Yep, and it'll give you a direction of flow. It'll tell you more in 3 minutes than you knew your entire life. That's how, like I say, my daughter's boyfriend told me, well, they made us fill this out for a grade to be on the voter politics. So that's the new scam of the day, folks. Our brothers, our daughters, and children are being duped to filling out things for a grade, a form, to get them as a good, compliant slave on the plantation.
Okay, Peter, we got 30 seconds. We're 30 seconds out. We'd like to thank Cookie also for her help with the platform and preparing the curriculum with Peter. There's Michael, who I think is the engine of this entire thing, working on the documents. And
the website.
Reorganizing the website all the time, bringing order from the chaos. Of course, we have John, who is a man standing in dominion, and Peter, who is, what was it you were saying? Always running your pie hole?
Yeah. Here's another Peterism. That sucks. Oh, boy, more cannon fodder. I love it.
And there we go. That's everybody.
Hey, folks, we thank everybody for coming tonight. We love you, and hey, come back Tuesday. I promise you it's going to be always interesting at my house. Anyways, y'all have a great night. We hope to see y'all Monday at the teleconference, 6 to 8. Anyways, thank you, everybody, for showing up. We love you, and we'll catch you on the rebound. Michelle, John, over and out.
Much love to all our supporters.
Yep, have a great one. We are over and out. Bye-bye. Thank you,
much
folks.
love, you guys. Thank you. Good night.
You got it.
You're listening to In the Spirit of Things on I Am Free Will Radio. Join us on our Blog Talk radio station every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday night, live from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. To find all the links we mention on the show and to stay up to date about when we go live on BTR, make sure you connect with us on our social sites. Follow us on Twitter at handle Privatis.Me. You can also friend us, like us, or join our open group on Facebook by searching Privatis.Me or by clicking on the Facebook icon on our homepage. It's really that simple.
VerdictProductions.com. Do you have footage you want turned into a video? Weddings, family gatherings, sports games? High-quality video production for any project you have. We also create detailed slideshows if you have information you want to put on YouTube or your website for all to see. Many other services including audio enhancement, music production, and CD mastering for your band. Need a company logo or an ad? No problem. We also specialize in graphic design to make your business or website stand out. Head over to verdictproductions.com for a quote. Lowest prices on the net guaranteed.